Hello, everybody. Have you ever been told that your hormones are normal, so it cannot be perimenopause, menopause? Well, if you've been told that, let me explain why. So, perimenopause is a clinical diagnosis. It means that you listen to the woman. I'll just click on go live here on Instagram. So, it means that you listen to the woman and listen to her story. So imagine a woman called Sarah. She's 44 years old. She used to sleep well, but she's no longer sleeping well. She wakes up at 3 in the morning. She's snappy. She's shouting, screaming, irritable. She's no longer the woman that she used to be. But her periods are changing. They're becoming irregular. And she's got hot flashes. So she goes to her GP. And her GP does a blood test, or her doctor does a blood test. The blood test comes back as normal. So she's told it's not your hormones, it's not menopause or perimenopause. And she goes away thinking, am I going crazy? But the issue is that, and this is the most important line in this lesson, perimenopause and menopause is a clinical diagnosis. And that means that you listen to the woman, not just looking at the blood test. It's like a jigsaw puzzle that you're putting together. Blood test is just a snapshot, just a piece of the jigsaw puzzle. So, what is a clinical diagnosis? It is putting the symptoms together. What are your current symptoms? What's your menstrual history? Have we done blood tests to rule out other conditions? May perform an examination if necessary. But it's looking at the whole picture. What about FSH? Well, you may have had an FSH, and that was normal. FSH is a hormone produced by the brain telling aging ovaries to work harder, but the ovaries respond unpredictably. And that means that sometimes you have high FSH. Next month, you may have low FSH. And then you have high FSH. So you're either perimenopause or menopausal or not. So FSH is not an accurate blood test for that reason. In perimenopause, your hormones swing wildly. Your estrogen is up and down, up and down. The baseline is not steady. So that means that sometimes you have symptoms, sometimes you may not have symptoms. And that's why it's important to listen to the women, to listen to their story, because blood tests don't listen to your story. A blood test does not listen to your story. It just gives you a number of your hormone. So when our blood test is necessary, it's when we need to rule out other conditions like iron deficiency, thyroid dysfunction, and also check your baseline blood tests like cholesterol, kidneys, and your metabolic health, and that includes glucose, sometimes insulin, liver function test, and such basic blood tests. So what we do in purity health, we listen to the women. We listen to their story. We join the dots together. We explain why. We come up with a shared decision management plan. We make the decision together. But anything that you do is not set in stone. You can always change your mind for or against the hormones. And we need to monitor so that we can up or down your hormones according to your response. But mostly, it's not a hard task to do. So the take-home message is blood tests have a part to play, but they cannot listen to your story. That's why listening to the women matters. And that's why we don't look at the blood test. We listen to the story. See you tomorrow.